Back to reality.
I love that show.
It's very hip to be on the show.
Best show since no other show.
Happy Tuesday.
I love you guys. You are hilarious.
It's Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday.
I absolutely love you. You're thoroughly entertaining.
I'm very excited. It's Tuesday. Another Tuesday.
Come on, it's showtime.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. The U.S. Olympic Committee says they are willing to consider changing Caitlyn Jenner's name from Bruce Jenner to Caitlyn in the medal records. A USOC spokesman said, "We admire Caitlyn Jenner's courage and wish her all the best. We would happily consider any athlete's request to have his or her personal information updated in our records." Bruce won gold medal for the decathlon at the 1976 Montreal Olympics and was inducted into the U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame in 1986. After Caitlyn's Vanity Fair debut, an online petition was launched in an effort to revoke her medal, but the International Olympic Committee was unfazed. Bruce Jenner won his gold medal in the 1976 Olympic Games, and there is no issue for the IOC. Jennifer Lopez played a gig in front of 160,000 people at a festival in Morocco on Friday, and her performance caused quite a stir. Unfortunately for Lopez, it was most definitely not the kind of stir that she would have been hoping for. Jennifer's sexy performance has led to widespread criticism and the possibility of Lopez ending up in court. According to BBC News, the hubbub about Lopez's performance has now spread to the Moroccan government. Prominent members of the North African country's ruling Justice and Development Party have said that Lopez's performance was a breach of public decency. Now it seems that Morocco's Minister of Communication is facing calls for his resignation for allowing Lopez's performance to be aired on live television. Chris Brown called Caitlyn Jenner a science project on Twitter, which is pretty shocking considering Chris Brown is usually so sensitive when it comes to women. The Sharknado 3 trailer is out. For the uninitiated, Sharknado is that annual event that reminds us that Tara Reid is still alive. In a TV interview, Josh Duggar's sisters say that their brother was a little too curious about girls. Hang on a second. Isn't that like saying Bill Cosby's a little too curious about naps? According to TMZ, for the past 3 years, a Ukrainian makeup artist has been secretly married to Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit. Of course, if you were married to Fred Durst, you'd probably want to keep it secret too. The U.S. military says that it was able to find the ISIS headquarters in Syria because a not-too-bright ISIS fighter posted a selfie taken while standing in front of the secret location. He was wearing face paint and one of those giant "We're number one" foam fingers. For the first time, the Pope has appointed an auditor to clamp down on Vatican financial corruption that is considered rampant. For example, everybody's wondering how the Vatican ever managed to be in the running to host the next FIFA World Cup. A research group did an international study and found the people happiest with their looks live in Mexico. Yes, Mexicans are happier with their looks than anyone in the world. I would have guessed Kardashians. And the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says that a roadworthy vehicle equipped with sensors to keep drunk drivers from getting on the road should be ready by 2020. I wish they'd create sensors to keep power drunk people from running for the White House in 2016. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of The Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out The Being Frank Show starring Frank D'Angelo, live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, right here on NSS.